A blockbuster decision from CVS Pharmacy. As of October 1st, stores will no longer sell cigarettes. The decision was based on the fact that a pharmacy's main purpose is for health and well-being, and cigarettes are a health hazard. Medical marijuana will soon be available in Illinois, but there are some strict guidelines. Candidates must be fingerprinted for a background check, pay $150 per year, and give up their right to own a gun. As many of you are aware, drinking too much beer can cause a hangover. However, drinking beer in moderation can help fight cancer and strokes, boost brain health, and help you live longer. So, here's to moderation. City traffic lights are now changing from amber to red 1 second faster, so more drivers are running lights. That means more tickets and more revenue for the city. A big change coming to your neighborhood post office. As of August 5th, you won't be seeing any more of these trucks delivering mail on Saturday. That will save the post office $2 billion a year. The Postal Service is cutting back mail delivery from 6 to 5 days a week. That's because letters and other mail has dramatically declined with the increased use of email and other internet services. Under the new plan, mail would be delivered to your home from Monday to Friday only, but would still be delivered to P.O. boxes on Saturday. Packages will still be delivered 6 days a week.
I don't care if it's 5 days a week. I pay all my bills online, so I can wait till Monday for my mail.
The Postal Service clearly thinks it has a majority of people on its side. It says that 7 out of every 10 customers favor the change. The announcement comes 6 months before the switch to allow customers time to plan and adjust. The Postal Service reported a loss of $15.9 billion during the last fiscal year. The majority of those losses coming from health benefit payments. That's put the Postal Service in a very unhealthy situation. If you're thinking of buying a car, you should plan well in advance. In most cases, buying a car is the second most expensive purchase next to buying a home. So, here are some things to keep in mind. Decide what you can afford. The rule of thumb is no more than 20% of your monthly household income should go toward your car. That should include monthly car payments and gas. Narrow your car buying choices. Know which features are important to you and shop around for the best deal. Know the invoice price and try to reach an agreement on a sale price that is as close to the invoice price as possible. Research the best interest rate, warranty, and discounts. Check out all financing options, not just the one offered by a dealership. Remember, the dealership wants to sell you a loan. Look at consumer reports and websites like Edmunds.com. They'll tell you which cars are most reliable, and that will cut down on repairs. When you visit a dealership, deal with the manager. He's less likely to strong-arm you than a salesman. Last piece of advice, don't rush the test drive. Take your time. You want to make sure you'll be happy. A 20-year-old Indiana prostitute is in custody, charged with the stabbing death of an English teacher. 61-year-old Al Fallan was teaching in this classroom at Glenbrook South just 2 days ago. When he didn't show up for work, friends and family became concerned and called police. He was found dead on the kitchen floor of his home. Many students are in shock, and grief counselors are at the school. The motive for the stabbing is believed to be robbery. Metro trains are finally back on schedule after hundreds of complaints about trains running late. Officials blame the delays on the recent cold weather when they decided to run trains at slower speeds to reduce stress on the rails. Officials also plan to beef up security on trains after a passenger was shot during an argument. Tempers flare at an upscale suburban restaurant. It happened at Bravo in Glenview. 3 couples complained after a baby started crying. When his parents did nothing about it, one couple took matters into their own hands. They confronted the parents and asked them to leave, but the parents refused. The restaurant owner now says he will look into guidelines for bringing children into his restaurant.